What up, y'all? This is not going to be a court where we go in session or we go into people and we give the punishment. Look, before we begin, this will probably be a long video, but you already know the intro. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, do that already. Leave a like, because this will probably be a very teachable moment and probably my whole channel history. And that, my friends, is the word that you may have heard a lot. That is suicide. Suicide is no joke and should not be joked about. If you tell somebody, let's just say, for example, if you're a depressed person, just get some help. So, Richard Sherman, my dude, just don't take your life over like this. You're already going into the Hall of Fame, arguably being the best cornerback in the NFL. And I know I have lots of love for 49ers fans. CG Bully, known as the Mall Cop. Hey, man. How do I say this? How do I put this in words that this ending your life is not gonna fucking change it, the ways about how people feel. All you're doing is hurting yourself and hurting the people around you. Look, if you can kill yourself, it doesn't bring peace. All it brings is more chaos. Sometimes you need to figure shit out the hard way. Ending your life isn't gonna prove anything. Because real talk, and this is actually real shit, depression, it can be one of them. And we can find out that Richard Sherman is actually suffering from depression. And that's some real fucking shit, that everyone suffers through depression at times. So, the sympathy I have for Richard Sherman is he's openly coming out and that probably admits that he's depressed. And this is a life teachable moment for you guys. Nothing will change if you just if you do anything to end it all. The only thing that can change the outcome is you. In general, like, if you are depressed, seek some help. Go to the doctor, go to your mental therapist, do whatever, see your friends, family, close family members, if then and that. For me, I'll never expose what I do behind closed doors. But just talk to people, because they're your family, you know, they're there for you. They're there to help you if you're depressed. You know, just ending your life is not going to solve anything. If you have a horrible job that you're going to every day, if your girlfriend broke up with you, if you have a horrible life, the only one that can change that is you. Putting a bullet, doing anything, ending your life is not going to change the outcome. It just makes it worse than it already is. And real talk. I listened to the 911 call. Bro, the fucking wife and the fucking 911 operator are just, you know. I'm actually on Richard Sherman's side for probably most of it, but I'm not defending his actions. I do think he needs to grow up. You know, he's a grown man. He's going into the Hall of Fame pretty soon. And I'm not defending his actions. I just think that he's too tough to acting like he needs to kill himself. Like he needs to act tough. I do like I'm not defending his actions, but I just think that every single motherfucking person needs to grow up. And the 911 operator is just guilty because she signed up for taking 911 calls. Like when you apply for a job, if you don't like it, then if you don't like what you're doing, the 9 out of 10 times the boss is gonna tell you, well, this is what you signed up for. So I don't have sympathy for the 911 caller. Honestly, I would have fired that person. She better not have a fucking job. If there's a 911 call recorded, I better not hear that fucking woman because I just have no respect for people that just sign up for stuff and they just don't follow through. For the wife, I know 9 out of 10 times when a girl fucking comes out and says, "Oh, he's doing this," women lie all the time. I'm actually meant that women lie all the fucking time, and this is real story. Sometimes when you do shit to a woman, they tell on every saying you raped this per. Look, I'm telling you this. There's never going to be a guy that comes out and says, "Oh, this fucking girl, oh, she's stealing money from me and shit. Oh, she's fucking hanging around dudes and not hanging around me." A woman is not going to a woman 9 out 10 out of times is going to do that. And this is real talk, man. I'm not defending Richard Sherman's action, but the thing is, if he says that he has depression, then I'll give him a pass. But if he's just saying that I don't joke about depression and fucking, disabilities, I don't let that shit. So, but that's not me defending his actions, though. I just think that he needs to get help if he's depressed. He needs to be by family members and talk about your problems to your family behind closed doors. So look, it's everything that Richard Sherman is probably everyone thinks Richard Sherman is guilty. So there's going to be all Richard Sherman has to do. I think the proper way for him is to seek some treatment. All right. I know that there's a sick fuck named EDP known as Brian that should be in prison. He had opportunities to seek help. But it's one thing being a pedophile, it's one thing to be complete depressed. So look, how do I put this in words that people will understand? This is just territory that Richard's going through, and I just hope he doesn't take his life away. Because the first time I ever watched Richard Sherman, because he's a tough guy, he went on ESPN and battled Stephen. I think he battled Stephen A. Smith. And real talk, Richard Sherman sounded like a really fucking tough dude. But this, like, I just look. I'm not. I'm trying to be nice to him because he may have suffered from depression, but I do think he needs to grow up. And that is just me speaking it out to existence. That he just needs to just be like, "Hey man, just accept," because everyone goes through breakups from time to time, and motherfucker, and people get depressed and shit. Just life goes on. You don't, ending your look. If Richard Sherman took his life, that girl's life still gonna goes on. She's not gonna mourn every day. She's gonna fucking be with another man. So the depression probably is probably gonna be out the car for a while. But my lesson for you guys in this video is just if you're depressed or if you're thinking about suicide, just seek help. All right, and I hope YouTube puts the suicide hotline in the comment section, or when they do, just whatever you do, just don't take your life. All right, that's all I'm asking, because suicide is no joke. Just talk it out, work it out, think it out. All right. You're dismissed, as always. Bear down.